Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth and I'm coming to you today with an exciting announcement about a brand new readathon. Now, if you had asked me 2 months ago if I would be interested in hosting and starting a brand new readathon right on the heels of March Mystery Madness, which had its biggest year yet, I would have probably said, no, I think I should wait a little while. Let me rest a little bit. You know, it's a little quick to jump back into something. But if you have followed my channel for a while, you know that I love alliterations, especially readathons that include the month and are based on some genre of books. I mean, look at March Mystery Madness. That's your prime example. But I love to participate in Nonfiction November, Series September, Middle Grade May, and now Middle Grade March. So there are quite a few of these different readathons that are associated with various months. So fast forward now to recently, and I've done several book hauls over the last several months, and I think ever since October, when I picked up some Christmas books that were Amish themed, and I saw that on the back there were some more in the series that were not Christmas, and I started seeing them here and there and picking them up at library sales. I have just been drawn to Amish books. Now, I have not read that many Amish books in my life. I think the first two that I ever read were by Beverly Lewis, the Postcard and the Crossroad, and then I read her Shunning trilogy. I think I've read at least one book by Wanda Brunstetter, and that's about the extent of it. But I have collected quite a few. Even before last October, I have a sprinkling of Amish books on my shelf. But since October, I have accumulated quite a large stack. So I was just talking about that one day in a video, and Terry Burgess, who was one of my subscribers for, I think, quite a long time, she said, well, hey, how about Amish in April? And I thought, how about Amish in April? I like it. And then I mentioned it in another video, and I couldn't believe the response. So many of you said, hey, I would do Amish in April. I would read some Amish books in April if you want to do that. And someone else reminded me that my friend Sarah from Not Just Romance Novels has some Amish books, and she's talked about, reading Amish books. And so I contacted her, and I mean, okay, I was worried that she might go, okay, enough already, because she helped me host the December Christmas read-along, and then of course she was one of the March Mystery Madness hosts, and in between that she helped Sissy host a romance readathon. So I was afraid that she might be a little burned out on readathons, but she came back and said, yes, I'll do it. So my co-host will be Sarah from Not Just Romance Novels, and of course I will link her channel down below. Both of our announcement videos should be going up at the same time, and I believe that she's also going to announce her TBR in her announcement video. I am going to probably do mine next week because I haven't figured mine out yet exactly. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what the challenges are going to be, and I need to let you know the important details, like when it is. It's going to be April 20th through the 26th, which is a Friday through a Thursday. That way, if you are a booktuber and like to do a Friday Reads video, then you'll be done with Amish in April in time to talk about it in your Friday Reads. So, and if you're not a booktuber, then I hope that you will use the hashtag Amish in April, and if you post on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that, just use that hashtag, and also be sure to comment to one or more of my and Sarah's Amish in April videos, and just let us know what you're reading. And of course, if you are a booktuber and do videos, then I would love to see you do a video about what you're reading. Now, I don't expect this to be near to the scale of March Mystery Madness, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let me tell you what the challenges are going to be. So Sarah had the idea to base our challenges on the name Amish, and each letter in the word Amish, A-M-I-S-H. My original idea was going to be way too complicated, so I'm so glad that I invited Sarah to do this with me because her ideas were great. So what we're going to do is, A is for apple, or food in general. So find a book or an Amish themed book that has food on the cover. Then, let me give you a couple of examples. So, for instance, I have this here, an Amish market with lots of food on the cover. And I would even say that this would count, an Amish harvest, because in the background we've got probably wheat or some other kind of food crop. So that's definitely food. And then the next one is M. So M is for mystery. We want you to find an Amish themed mystery. Now there are, I believe, several cozy mystery series. Here's one that's an example of an Amish mystery, Hearse and Buggy. This is the first in a series by Laura Bradford, and that looks really fun. I think there are several out there, and if any of you have read any and have suggestions, please comment down below. And if any of you need recommendations, be sure you read the comments, and hopefully you can get some good ideas. Then that was M. So I is for I love you. Now, I would say that the majority of the Amish books, at least that I have seen, have had romantic elements. So we want you to find an Amish romance and read that. Then the next one we had a little trouble with, S. But then I had a brilliant idea in the bathroom, which is where I have most of my brilliant ideas. And a lot of this, I think this idea came from the fact that I grew up in Oklahoma, and I've sung this song so many times because Oklahoma is, of course, the home of the Surrey with the fringe on top. And so S is for Surrey, and you can read a book. That's not it. Read a book with a wagon or Surrey on the cover. And it might, this one doesn't have a horse. It doesn't even have to be a horse and buggy, as long as you can see the buggy or wagon or Surrey on the cover. Okay, then the last one is hat. Now, I already showed you one that would work. I think that most Amish books, the quickest indicator that it's an Amish book that you notice right off the bat is the hat. You will see either a man's Amish hat or a women's cap. And so either or of those on the cover counts for the last challenge. Now, you can, of course, combine challenges. You could find one book that will encompass all of these challenges. It would be a romantic suspense that has, you know, a hat or a cap on the front. They could be wearing it or not. Maybe riding in a buggy with wheat waving in the background. And there you go. All the challenges rolled into one. So I just think it's going to be fun. Now, I know that this is not going to be for everyone. Some of you might be rolling your eyes right now. Some of you who just joined my channel, just subscribed because of March Mystery Madness, are probably thinking, what in the world? I thought I was subscribing to someone who liked mysteries. What are you doing talking Amish books? Well, this is not indicative of what I read on a daily basis by any means, but I think I'm going to enjoy them. I have, like I said, I've read a few in the past, but it's been a long time, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And since so many of you said you would read some with me, I thought, why not just make it a readathon? And if it's not your thing, I totally get it. I totally understand, but I hope that you won't unsubscribe just yet, because as soon as this is done, then I'll be going back to, you know, my regular reading schedule. So anyway, if you are going to post anything on social media, be sure to use the hashtag Amish in April, and let me know if you are interested in participating. I will be coming back probably in another week with my TBR video, and at some point between now and when the readathon starts, or maybe during the readathon, I don't know, I will probably do a Saturday shelfie and show you all of the Amish books that I have, and maybe you'll see something there that interests you that you might be able to find at your library or your used bookstore or whatever. So anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you are having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.